The only American to row unassisted across the Atlantic is back in Cincinnati and ready to get back in the classroom.
Seven Hills AP biology teacher Dr. Bryce Carlson flew back across the Atlantic last night. Only this time it only took him about, a day, as opposed to the 38 days it took to get across. Carlson sat down with Local 12's Joe Webb today to talk about boats, books, and being back home.
About 10 pounds lighter than when we last talked in person and sporting a beard fit for any sailor, Dr. Bryce Carlson met us in Washington Park today, a changed man.
In some subtle ways, at least, maybe some profound ways that I'll discover later, I'm changed from this experience. And so the person my students will have, the teacher my students will have in the classroom, is a little bit changed from this experience.
Well, good luck to you. Thank you.
His experience is his and his alone. Bryce Carlson rowed about 2,000 miles from Newfoundland, Canada to the British Isles of Scilly in 38 days, 6 hours and 49 minutes. He beat the previous record by more than 2 weeks. It almost ended 3 days in. His boat, Lucille, capsized. Carlson left an air vent open and his cabin filled with water. Some of his electronics were fried. Years of planning and training were nearly undone by 15-foot seas.
It's terrifying, not that I might be in real trouble, but there was that. Maybe even more terrifying that the adventure might be over so soon.
Film us! Film us!
But he prevailed. Despite repeated capsizings and the loss of his keel, Bryce Carlson rowed into St. Mary's Harbor last Saturday, world record in hand.
Ladies and gentlemen, this man has now rowed across the Atlantic and is the fastest man ever to complete this course solo.
In less than 2 weeks, Dr. Carlson will return to the classroom at Seven Hills. His boss says he will serve as a role model to students.
I think he's an example of the value of dreaming big, but then of putting in all of the work and the planning and the effort that it takes to realize a big dream.
Bryce Carlson says he will not use his classroom as a podium to talk about himself. He says he will find time to reflect and will devote as much time as possible to family and friends. The reflection process has already begun.
I'm proud that I had the courage to try something novel and to put it all together and to go do it. Now, this is the first time in my life I think I can say I've done something no one else has ever done.
And made it home in time for school to start. In Washington Park, Joe Webb, Local 12 News.
That is so awesome. Congratulations to him. Dr. Carlson is working on a curriculum that will use his experience in the classroom. Seven Hills will honor his accomplishment with a pep rally at the school on August 12th.